And welcome back to Evolution Worlds. On the last episode, we began exploring the Blaze Ruins, at least I think that's what they're called, and we ended up reaching the top floor to it. So, it's time to actually see what exactly treasure we're looking for in here. So yeah, as I explained before, save point, exit point, but ahead of that, we come to the first boss battle of this game. And it's a giant ass lizard who likes to dash at us. Yikes, that actually did quite a bit. So yeah, this is Mandascus. It's a level 10 creature, well, beast thing. Normally what I like to do for this first one is pretty much buff Master up Mag.
Get a hold of yourself.
And buff up Mag and use linear for healing, and just have Mag be like the main attack person. We'll actually do some things though to try to damage it. Didn't do too bad. Nice. But yeah, as far as I know, Mandrascus only has a few attacks. That first one that you saw was his dash attack, which does damage to all three party members. The second one, I believe, I forgot what it was called, but you saw his physical attack there. Of course I don't have enough FP. Oh well, I'll continue to encourage.
Master Man, get a hold of yourself!
But what I recommend doing is just to... I'm sorry. I'm still not feeling too well today, but that's okay. Just continue using Mag's FP abilities to actually do a really good amount of damage. And the more you use Encourage, the more damage you're gonna do. So, yeah. Oh crap! I just used first aid and or a little bit of healing on the wrong person. I guess the only thing he has is the dash ability. I could have sworn he had more than that. Might as well start recovering some FP at least. Yeah, as you can see, FP levels go really quick, so make sure that you use all your skills to very wisely. Ah, Squash, there's the other one. And it clearly squashes the person it actually attacks, but yeah, this boss really isn't too hard. As long as you keep attacking and healing with... Oh shit, can't believe I missed. As long as you keep attacking and healing with linear, you should be fine with him. Because those are his only 3 attacks, so just make sure that everyone stays healthy. Use your skills when you have enough FP. Looks like I need 31, so I'm gonna be attacking him physically for quite a while. Nah, I don't need to heal right now, so just attack! Earthquake! I forgot about that.
I can't believe it!
Okay, so it looks like he has a few more attacks than I actually remember. Yeah. Either way, Encourage 35, Custom is 43. Yikes. I wish First Aid healed like an entire row, but I don't think it does, no. Oh, Serious First Aid does, but it's gonna be a while before we actually learn that. running out of FP so quickly. That's one of the tough things about this is the FP recharges so slowly sometimes that it's really, really hard to keep everyone's HP up without actually using, oh, come on, without actually using items. Wow, really? Just die! In case you guys haven't noticed, when the enemy icon starts blinking red at the right, that means that the enemy is just about dead, which is a really good thing. Yeah. Might as well use Nolan Plus. Yay, we're all healed! Now, die! Oh, come on! Wow. He must have, like, really high evasive if he keeps avoiding, like, every single attack that I do. Of course, he can't have that much HP left. There we go. Good job, Gray. And with that is the first enemy of the first boss. Which clearly everyone's probably going to level up from it.
This is only the beginning.
And Santa Maria was picked up, which is pretty much the treasure item, I believe, of this place, which we were after. Come on, let's go back. And then immediately after you beat the boss, they take you right back to Pan Am Town.
You cleared the ruins. Congratulations. Mag, you can do something if you set your mind to it. I'm so impressed.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Those ruins were a piece of cake. Next time, give me something I can sink my teeth into.
No, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Anyway,
Listen
sorry.
To you. I like your spirit, so we'll use you again. Keep up the good work. We're counting on you.
By the way, I calculated your prize money for this adventure, and it comes out to 1,500. That's not bad at all.
Excellent, Mag. Please use all of it to rebuild the Launcher family.
Now, if you had Chain or Pepper in your party, they would have taken some money away from you. I don't know the exact calculations. I think it might be 10% for Chain and 20% for Pepper. So you wouldn't get as much money, but since we use Gray, he's your butler and he doesn't take money from you, which is kind of odd considering he's your servant and everything, but that's
okay. If you will excuse me, Mag. I will be going home now.
There he goes. Mr. Gray is such a neat guy.
Huh? A neat guy? Are you talking about Gray? Nina, do you have a fever or something?
He's always so classy and gentlemanly. He's a nice older man. I guess you're too young to understand.
Does Nina have a little crush on Gray? Maybe.
No,
anyway.
I don't understand. Not a bit.
Naive children.
Maybe in another 10 years you'll understand about what adults find attractive.
Adults? Why would they call that adults when just adults? Oh, never mind. I'm just being picky about pronunciation, I guess.
Hello, Mag. The society is closed for the day. We're looking forward to working with you again soon.
So, yes.
Why don't you call it a day and go home for a nice rest?
Huh, I actually forgot what I was going to say, but that's okay. Anyway, now we go to a crap load of cutscenes again, because that's what happens with the first half. Alright, now I believe you're gonna want to go back to Mag's house. Yep, we're gonna want to go back to the Launcher Mansion. I still don't understand why they have, why the characters' names pretty much resemble, most of them resemble some kind of, like, weapon. It really doesn't make too much sense to me, but whatever. I'm not judging, it's a JRPG.
Well done, Mag. Today's adventure was a huge success.
See? Didn't I tell you I wouldn't make any more mistakes? I'm darn good when I set my mind to something.
Hunting through the ruins like that, you look just like your father. You've set my mind at ease.
My father? I wonder how he is. Since Linear's letter, there's been no word from him at all.
Ah, yes. I remember that night 1 month after your father disappeared at the ruins.
Plot development!
The snow was falling in heavy flakes. and suddenly Linear appeared alone in the doorway. She held a letter from your father. Please, Mag, watch after Linear until my return. I'm depending on you. It's hard to believe that 3 years have gone by since that night Linear first came. It must be something serious that's keeping him away. But he will return. You mustn't lose heart, Mag.
Encouragement.
Lose heart? No one's losing heart. Father is an adventurer. I'm sure he's on an adventure somewhere.
No, because no one will lose heart because you have Sora on your side. Oh, great, I'm cross-referencing games.
That's
no
the
Kingdom
spirit,
Hearts.
Mag. You are so grown up now. It seems like only yesterday that I was changing your diapers.
And here Gray goes again, talking like Mag doesn't
And
exist.
washing your sheets in secret from everyone after you wet the bed.
A little, embarrassing there much?
The memories. Those days are gone forever. It's a little sad.
Hey, don't bring up old stuff. Are you trying to embarrass me? Man, I don't believe this guy.
I love some of the dialogue in this game sometimes. Anyways, like I said, a lot of cutscenes. So we might be here a while. So the rest of this might be just me watching cutscenes, sadly.
I slept like a log.
Oh, that looks like such a comfy bed. Oh, God.
Good morning, Mag. At last you are awake, I see.
Morning, Gray. Good morning, Linear.
I did not awaken you this morning as you seemed exhausted from your adventure. You were sleeping like a baby.
Thanks, Gray. Boy, I wish you were this nice every morning.
Every morning? I couldn't possibly allow you to sleep past noon every day.
But you don't know what our college students go
Someone
through.
from the 8th Imperial Army came this morning and caused a commotion.
The 8th Imperial Army?
The 8th Imperial Army? They were looking for me?
I wonder who they are.
Yes, I couldn't tell them you were still sleeping, so I sent them away and told them we would contact them later.
Hey, I was tired, okay? Anyhow, what does the military want with me?
Apparently, a research team has arrived at Pan Am Port for a joint investigation of the ruins with the Society.
Huh. So, now we have military involved in ruin exploration. That's a little different.
The scope of this joint investigation includes the fabled Psi-frame Evolution, which we also seek. They wish to speak to the head of the Launcher family because of his considerable knowledge of evolution.
Me? Knowledge of evolution? I should be the one asking them about evolution.
The 8th Empire is said to be the most technologically advanced of the Eastern powers, now jostling for supremacy.
So the mighty 8th Empire is looking for evolution, huh? I guess I'd better get off my butt, too.
Plot
Oh,
development!
there is nothing to worry about. Just go to Pan Am Port to meet with the investigating team there. After all, we're talking about evolution, the legendary Psi-frame that we launchers have searched 100 years for.
Wow, I guess they've been looking a really long time to find one well, if it's a legendary Psi-frame, it's probably very well hidden, so that
Not
would
even
make
the
sense.
8th Imperial Army will find it that easily. Of that I assure you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I will go see them. I'd like to have a look at the 8th Imperial Army. Come on, Linear, let's go.
Yay! We get to go on
We're going
another
out for a
adventure!
walk. We should be back soon. Take care of things while we're gone, Gray.
Very well. Have a good time, Mag.
Crown Prince Eugene. Sir Mag Launcher has arrived.
In case there's any confusion, in the original Evolution game, you had to explore pretty much one of the ships of the 8th Imperial Army and then eventually got to this room. But I guess for the case of combining both games together, they left that out and just sent you right to where they get introduced to the leader of this division, the 8th Imperial Army, which is named Crown Prince Eugene. Well, really just Prince Eugene. I guess the crown thing has something to do with like a loyal... I don't know, really.
Oh, why are there two of you?
Okay, why are there question marks under his name? We already heard that his name was
I
Eugene.
have heard that Asrock Launcher had one son. At least I'm fairly sure that's what the briefing report said.
No, he has two. No, joking.
I am the divine crown prince of the 8th Empire, inheritor and direct descendant of the Leopold dynasty.
Oh, great, there are still dynasties in this
And?
world.
I
Yay!
am Supreme Commander of the 8th
I'm not
Imperial
sure.
Army, Admiral in charge of the Western Regional Forces. Welcome.
Man, he has quite a title. Well, I guess looking at all those, little badges that, well, little, like, awards and stuff that he has in there, they just look like, with the old graphics, just like little, like, I don't know, pin things, even though they're really not, that are just plastered on there. Anyway, I'm blabbering about nothing again.
The side-frame Evolutia has always been a legend. Anyone who knows anything about archaeology, or an adventurer for that matter, would have heard of it. It contains limitless energy, or it can create such energy. There are many legends, all different. We don't know. We don't even know if such a thing ever existed.
Well, clearly, it's going to exist if we're actually looking for it.
Appears in legends and stories, but in no history books. That's all.
Yes, but I think it definitely exists.
Actually, we have been digging in Imperial ruins for the last few years, and our knowledge has advanced rapidly. As a result of this, we are quite sure that Evolutia does exist, and that it is right here in the Northrop Republic.
Right at your back door!
That's incredible! I knew it existed. I'll have to start looking for it myself.
Well, as you like. We just wanted to get the cooperation of this country's society to do some joint exploration. But when our Ministry of Intelligence did some preliminary research, we found some interesting news.
Interesting news?
It seems that your father, Asrock Launcher, might have already discovered something extremely important relating to Evolutia.
Da da da!
What? My father? He never told me anything.
Well, it was just a rumor, but I wanted to investigate it anyway. Now, you don't remember anything that might lead to Evolutia's discovery, do you? Anything at all might be useful. Stories about ruins, artifacts your father brought home.
Well, as a matter of fact...
Well, what?
Everything he brought home from the ruins he traded to the Society. We were always in debt, you see.
Bummer.
Really, that's too bad. So none of these objects are in your hands anymore?
No, by now they're probably displayed in museums throughout many countries.
Well, Eugene looks kinda shocked. Look at his face for Nintendo graphics.
That's too bad. And I thought you would be of some use, too. Now we have no more clues to go on.
The only thing I didn't understand with this is why they always made the characters seem like they were smiling when they're talking and then reverted right to, like, odd face. It always, well, their actual expression. It always is kind of weird, but I guess back then they had their limitations on what they actually
Now we'll
could
have
do.
to go after Evolution the slow way. Well, thank you very much for your cooperation. Sorry to have wasted your time. You may go now, Mag Launcher.
That's not a very nice way to thank somebody.
It's just a figure of speech. I'm just saying I have no more use for you.
Man, he's very much of an ass. Well, at least he's acting like it now that they can't help him.
Thanks a lot. No one's ever been so rude to me.
Thank you for saying that, Mag.
Let's go, Linear. There's nothing more for us here.
Yeah, there's one more thing I would like to ask.
Oh, so you've changed your mind now. Well, what do you want?
I was wondering, would you give Linear over to me? I'm sure she would be very happy serving as my maid.
No, we will not use our main character as a slave.
What are you talking about? Are you making some kind of bad joke?
Smile and then look angry.
We're out of here.
Like I said, a lot of cutscenes.
We might as well go, Linear. I thought there might be something interesting because it was the army. But when we were done talking, they just told us to get out. Talk about rude. That Eugene guy's really weird. He gives me the creeps.
Me too, Mag. Wow, I'm talking to a game that clearly already has a set plot point and that cannot be influenced by my talking, but that's okay.
How are things? Is everything going smoothly?
Yes, sir. All is according to plan. Output is more stable since leaving port. Sensors are operating normally. As you can see, we are now beginning to pick up both large and small side frame emissions.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry.
This stubborn old thing is finally beginning to work, I see. Good. I have already dealt with the ministries and had negotiations with the society. Now the game really begins. The silly old men in the Imperial Senate who opposed this plan to the last are about to be proved wrong. Notify the society. We are blockading the ruins as originally planned. The 8th Imperial Army will supervise.
What the hell is Eugene up
Yes,
to?
sir. Understood, sir.
That linear girl. She was so pretty.
Pervert!
Have her around always.
Child molester, pervert. Okay, not really, but still.
Yes, indeed.
That really does sound like a perverted. Ah, that's so creepy. I want to molest. No, bad.
That must be Linear playing her ocarina. Ah, I never get tired of hearing that sound.
Yes. It has a soothing effect on the listener's mind. It's the timbre. By the way, do you remember when Linear first came to us?
Yeah, that was a rough time. She said nothing about my father's letter, and she was so tense all the time.
Yes, but when you play the ocarina, she somehow calmed down.
Yay, that's how she got her ocarina.
After that, she practiced the ocarina every day. It didn't take her long to get better than me. That Linear.
I apologize for the length of this. It's just the cutscenes are kind of hard to like skip right in the middle, so. She can
Lydia's
revive
powers
things.
brought the dead flowers back to life. Her powers never cease to amaze me.
Oh, so that's why the flowers around the house are in bloom all year round.
Okay, actually, with this lovely picture right here, I'm going to just end this episode because I don't want this to run too long, and then we'll watch the rest of this cutscene in the next episode. So, on the next episode, maybe we'll find out what the hell Eugene is doing, and we'll also see how beautiful this flower is, because it'll probably stay this way for quite a while. Okay, so, either way, until next time, see you guys.